Creative Peeps, and welcome back for another Creative Week video. I'm super excited to share this video with you. I've already filmed kind of some parts in the middle, so hi, this is the beginning. I want to get ready for fall together today. Just kind of pull out some supplies, refresh like this stuff on my desk. At some point I need to plan October in my planner and for the weekend stuff, but that may be later on. I don't want to take on too much, but I thought we could do like I said, a supply refresh together. I have this bucket of essentials on my desk, and I've had this same stuff in here for literally years, and I'm feeling like it might be time to just switch up the format a little bit. I have like stickers where I started pulling out stuff for fall, and then I still have like my other stuff out, so I want to do that. I did already, this is my like October Halloween ephemera basket. I did pull this out at the beginning of September because I like to start early. So I do have that, but I haven't pulled out like my fall stuff yet. So yeah, let's just get started together. So this is the stuff that kind of lives on my desk. As I said, some random things in here. These are some like pictures, so I'm gonna put those away in like my picture drawer. These I need to file somewhere else. I have some Pumpkinhead Shipyard beer labels, which I definitely want to put in my journal, so we'll stick that in there. These are some of my new glitter ghost stickers in the shop, which I'm pretty much obsessed with, and I'm putting on everything. I have some other random stuff I've been piling up to on the side to put in my journal because I knew I hadn't like done this switch over yet. So these I need to put away somewhere else. I'm just making a little pile over here on my desk to do that with later. This is ephemera for my journal, as is this, and this, and this. So these can all go together in there. Like so. These are some journaling like type cards that I got recently. So I guess we'll just put those in there. I got those in like a subscription box thing. And then these are some journaling cards, which I think I will put in some digital downloads for you guys. These, my patrons got these in their Patreon mailer. So I want to put those in here because I'm definitely going to use those as well. Maybe I'll just go ahead and stick these into my like Halloween ephemera bucket here. Alright, I'll just kind of stick those in there. It's like so aesthetic looking. I love it. Alright, so we got that all squared away. So I'll put that aside to be used with my journal. This is my new sticker glittery bats collection. I definitely want to pull out more of my like fall and Halloween stickers from my shop to like obviously use and stuff, but these are the ones I have out that I'm currently using in my planner. So maybe I'll just actually go ahead and put these in here. I'd also been using just these like black glitter ones, so I'll leave those in there. I love those. I had intentions to use this kit this month to decorate since the color scheme went with what I was doing for September, but I just never used it. I need to do last week. Maybe I'll need to use it in there still. I don't know. We'll leave that in there. That's by the Honeybee shop. Alright, so these two can set that aside. Alright, these are the new stickers I got from my Sticky Club subscription. These are like supposed to be the Halloween ones. Some of them aren't very Halloween-y, in my opinion, but we will put those in here. These are kind of like the stickers I pull from. Every morning when I write the date in my personal journal, I will go ahead and... Shadow, it's okay. I forgot what I was saying since Shadow is barking. But yeah, they're just like stickers that I'll use in my both my planner and my personal journal when I like write the date. Every morning to do my like journaling, I'll put a sticker next to it, and that's just a fun way to use them up. So these are my magical cards from my shop and my moon phase stickers, which I definitely use. I use my moon phase stickers more in my planner though, so maybe I'll put those in my planner. Alright, I definitely use these in my journal. I need to print out some more for myself. Alright, these I'm still using because they match the theme for this month. Definitely still want to use those. It's like a kind of like a fall baking thing. I love these, but I don't... I guess they still kind of go with the vibe that I'm going for in September. I always get stuck when I'm like behind, like between seasons. Alright, these are also mine. We'll leave those in there. These spooky witches are good for Halloween. Alright, I'm trying to be ruthless because I definitely want to cycle some more stickers into here. So maybe I'll take these out too. Alright, so we left the purple ones because they go with the vibe that I'm currently doing in September, and then we'll put the witch ones in there. There's a lot of stickers in here already, but I like having options, you know? Alright, so I'm going to put these away and look through my sticker sheets to see what I want to pull out. I'm going to speed that part up because we'll be here forever if I do talk through that, but I'll show you what I pulled out in the end. Okay, I got all of my stickers pulled out. There were a lot more than I thought they were going to be. I found all of my like personal Halloween stickers, so I'm super excited. My little ghosties, some bats, the spooky bottles, more ghosts, pumpkins, which I'm obsessed with, leaves, I was looking for those, hiking backpacks, the forest mushrooms I feel is very fall, pastel witchy stuff, definitely need to print off another one of those, and then my regular witchy stuff, and then all the new releases that I showed you. I'm going to put these right into here so that I'm using those. I pulled out my like fall bin here of stuff, and there's actually quite a few stickers in here itself. This said like RIP and had little witch hat and stuff, so I pulled that out. This is more Christmassy, so I'm not sure why I pulled that out. I might put that in my Christmas envelope just so that I remember. So more like Halloween type stickers. Ghost skeletons, haunted houses, just like all kinds of stuff. Hogwarts, hands, lots of like witchy stuff from Sticky Club that I've got over the years, random leftovers from past like sticker books. Most of these are from Sticky Club. And then some little different like Ouija boards and some little witch honeybee shop sheets. So all of this will go in here, and then it's safe to say I have plenty of stickers to use. Yeah, because I still have like different stickers in my Halloween bin here. So I'm going to take this fall envelope and just tuck it back here. And then this is Chock-a-Block Fall. That will go back behind me. So now let's tackle this, and I want to do my pen cup as well. So I usually switch this out seasonally anyway, so I need to pull like some new colored pencil colors. The highlighters will stay the same, but you'll see. Let's tackle this first. So I definitely am keeping my stamp pad and my little date stamp in there. They've been staples since I bought them like several years ago. Let's see, when 2017 was the first time I bought it. So my staple Dylusions black marble paint, that will stay, of course. In here I have a washi cutter, which I don't really find myself reaching for these days, so I'll put that back in my tools drawer. This is like my travel watercolor set, which we don't go anywhere. So I'm going to put that away. Here's a little clip, which I didn't even know I had in there, so we'll clip that on there. Double-sided tape, essential. Dylusions Creative Glue Stick. I obviously couldn't find one, so I threw another one in there. That's staying. These will stay. These are my black acrylic paint pens, and if there was ever like a most used supply, it would be this. So I love the Arteza and the Posca paint pens. Oops. So these stay like in the top of the bucket. Have to have them. I used to use these gel pens all the time, the Pentel Hybrid Technica, and I do still love them, but I find that I'll often just use whatever like pen that I'm using in my planner or whatever and start doodling with that. So I'm going to put these back in my stash. Same with, oh, here's a water brush, which I always reach for out of this cup, and I already have one in here, so I'll just put this one away. Let's see what else we have. Oh no, the cap is not like secure on there. I bet that's probably no good, and I probably just opened that one too. That sucks. All right, let's take all this out. I'm going to start by just putting the stuff back in. Oh my gosh, the sun's coming out a little bit. Alright, so there's essentials. Black paint pens, glue sticks. I only need one glue stick, right? Let's see whichever one's close to empty we'll put in there. They're both close to empty. Alright, well, we'll just leave them both in there then, I guess. This is a Pritt glue stick, which I've been, like, experimenting with. This is another glue stick. Love the, or used to love these, the planner glue pens by Prima. They, like, discontinued these, and this one's getting kind of goopy because I've had it for so long. So I'll put those back in my glue drawer. A jelly roll, which, again, doesn't need to be in there. These are my, like, tiny detail scissors, but I'll just put these in my pencil cup. Again, like, this was my essentials if I was going, like, places in journaling or, like, even around the house, but now I live in, like, less than 300 square feet, so nothing, I don't need anything on the go, because the only place I ever, like, do art and journaling in is in my office. So this is a Spectrum Noir sparkle brush, and I totally forgot this was in here, but I'm gonna leave this in here because I'm on a glitter kick at the moment. These are my Arteza gel pens. I used to love the Uniball Signo, but to be honest, the Arteza gel pens really stole my heart, so those will all go in there, along with this white Posca pen. This one I need to test. Alright, so I have all those things in there. Essentials that I would like to add would be, oops. My stuff is like, I have that poster like putty stuck on the bottom of my drawer organizer, so that's what that noise was. I didn't break anything, I promise. So I have another glitter pen, which I would love to put in here. So I'm going to do that. And then I've been thinking about these lately. I haven't used these in forever. These are like not China markers, the Stabilo All pencils. And I got them in multiple colors and then like never used them. And I used to obsessively use the black. This is like the millionth one of it that I've had. So I'm going to pull those out and put them in there and then hope that I use them. What else is in here? Here's another black one. I don't need that at the moment. Shadow, get a hold of this pencil. The Derwent Sketching Graphite pencils. Do I want to put one of those in there? My favorite one is this one. I use it all the time. The Sketch and Wash Generals. I don't really use them for sketching, but I do enjoy that. So, oh, that doesn't belong in there. I think I'm going to do that, and then the rest will go in here, and we'll put in our jelly roll, and I'll put in my Hybrid Technica pens as well. So those are in there. I'm going to put these in here in hopes that I will reach for them. And I think that's all I'm going to put in there. I think. Actually, I would love to pull out some like fall paint pens to throw in here to grab for, but I'll do that in a minute because again that's going to take a little bit and I'll have to speed that part up. Let's clean this out. I'm just going to take everything out because that's easier. So putting back in my highlighters that I use in my bullet journal. Oh goodness, I actually don't use this gray one very often, so we'll put that back in my drawer. I use Sharpies all the time, but I always pull them out of my drawer. So we'll put that back in there. Really only need one water brush. That is haggard. Oh my. That one's not. So we'll put that in there. Alright. These could go back in my gel pen stash. these are the 3 colors that I'm using currently for September, so those will go back in there. I will frequently use this lilac color as a highlighter in books that I'm reading, like the colored pencil, but maybe I'll switch those out because this is like my Easter summer, like spring and summer palette. Lilac, this blue color, sunflower yellow, salmon pink, and aquamarine. These I usually use to write notes, like thank you notes on my orders, but lately I've just been using, again, whatever pen is handy, so these will go back in the drawer. Okay, so we have a good empty foundation to work with. I'm going to go through my colored pencils and my paint pens and maybe some markers and pull out some like seasonal, more muted colors, and then we'll go from there. Alright, you guys. Well, this is what I picked. I had a big plan to like go through absolutely all of my like paint pens and stuff to pull out colors, but I think between the colored pencils and the acrylic paint, it'll be good enough. I always reach for my paint pens, so I'm sure I'll find some along the way and maybe chuck them in here. But in terms of like digging stuff out, I just went and I did some fall colors. I actually totally forgot that I had these Deco Art Extreme Sheen paints, and they're such like perfect like darker colors, muted colors, whatever. So I have those. I have a couple Target paints. These are Forest and Goldenrod. Obsessed with this paint. This is Toad Hollow. It's like a paper artsy paint. I used this color a lot last Christmas, actually. I have another paint I forgot about, this golden, like green gold color. Another one, this is like an OG paint of mine. This is the Folk Art Metallic Black. So super excited to use that. Another forgotten paint, Tim Holtz Distress Fossilized Amber, of course. And then I pulled out some Dilutions paint. So I have Mango Punch. I thought this like fluorescent orange would just be fun transitioning from like summer to fall. And I love bright colors, so I need some in here with these. So I have that. I have Desert Sand and Vanilla Custard. I have some Dina Wakley paints. I have Eggplant, Marine, and Olive. I thought those went together nicely. And then more forgotten paints. I pulled out some of my Arteza gouache. So a lighter purple, a lilac, this like punchy Halloween purple, which they call lilac as well, but I mean, like, look at the difference. Anyway, these two wine reds, we have wine berry and Bordeaux red. And then I have these greens, so seaweed, sage green, olive green, and a stone blue. So, and then I have all of these colored pencils, which I narrowed down my selection, thank goodness, to a fistful. But these are the colors I chose. Again, very like fall. And I'm sure I'll use, oh goodness, that was loud. I'm sure I'll use plenty of bright colors along the way. But this is kind of, like I said, the palette I pulled out. I have no idea where I'm going to store these paints. They'll probably end up in a bucket on the floor, but I'm excited to use those. I'll probably swatch them all in my journal at some point in like a journal with me. But this video is getting pretty long and I want you to be able to see the other stuff that I have to share with you. So, yeah, that's it for the supply organization. Let me know if you do this. Do you like curate some fall supplies? Are you going to now because you saw me do this? I'd love to know in the comments below. What are your favorite fall colors? Anything you want to tell me. All right, I'm so excited to be sharing with these with you right now. So I successfully completed 3 journals for my Halloween release. I know it's a tad late, but you know, that's kind of my style anyway. I really crammed these in, but the time crunch actually sparked a new like style of journals for me, which is really fun. So very, very excited. These are like a hybrid between my inserts and my softcover journals, which I can never pick between. So this is kind of like best of both worlds. Like I said, very excited. First though, let me show you real quick. There is a Halloween digital kit in the shop. So you can get most of these designs as like sticker sheets in the shop, but I know I have a lot of international peeps, or maybe you just like to print out your own stuff. I totally get it. I wanted to share that with you. So it contains these journaling cards that I showed you earlier in this video. Get the pages apart. These cute little ghosts, which I just love. These little like spell bottles. I try to give you everything in multiple sizes. So you have like little ones for your journals or planners, and then bigger ones if you wanted to make like a bigger collage. Same with these. These are my Halloween sticker kit, like the monthly / weekly sticker kits, but you can use it in your planners or journals. I do both. So that you get 3 sizes, the big size, the medium size, and the little size. There are little bats. I call these the playful bats. I love just like how these came out. They're like bats with little ribbons. The labels for you that match that kit. And then you get the numbers as well in both colors, in big and small. And that's it. So I plan to do one for fall, which will have the leaves and the pumpkins and stuff, but I wanted to get this Halloween one out so that you can get your little paws on it before October starts if you wanted. So there's that. If you're seeing this video, then things are in the shop. If you see this video and you get to my Etsy shop and the journals aren't there, it means they're gone, and I'm very sorry. Sometimes I release things and the people like take their time and like they last a couple days, and then other times I release them and they're gone before even the YouTube video goes up. I can never predict what's going to happen, but my patrons and my newsletter peeps usually get first heads up that these go up. So there's that. Anyway, let's get into these. I did like a more purpley, kind of orange, more traditional Halloween one, a more like witchy one, and then this one's more like skulls and like gold, kind of like a haunted mansion vibe. So dive right in. So this is the purple moths. These are 9 by 6, so the same size as my soft cover journals. It's an insert style, but it's a soft cover. It has this big pocket in the back because I made them out of envelopes, which is what I make my soft cover journals out of anyway. But these have the clasp, so you could literally like use it as a pocket if you wanted. each journal comes with a like journaling little kit. You have several different vinyl stickers in here, including my brand new glittery ghosts. There's a skull, one of my I am creatively free stickers, a holographic moon. You have a bunch of like the scraps from me cutting down the scrapbook paper, a couple of things from that pattern thing. There's like a cute Halloween bag in there. And then this here is a whole Misfit sticker sheet Halloween set. And they're Misfit sheets, but they're almost perfect. They're like slightly not perfect. Some people can't even tell the difference. So there's 7 stickers, 7 sheets of Halloween stickers too. So each journal has a kit that kind of corresponds with that one. So let me flip through this for you. This is my general like junk journaling style. There's pockets, there's ledger paper, this is Midori MD paper, which you can do watercolor on. There's scrapbooking paper, vellum. I don't have any like sewn pockets in these because my sewing machine is on the fritz, but I'll hopefully have that back up and running soon. So yeah, just flip through this for you guys. More Midori MD paper. Oops. There are some flip outs. Ledger. Hobonichi Weeks page, which I just think is super fun to reuse. Center page is like this book style, so you could do like a really fun like story thing on here if you wanted. Little eyeball fold out. There are 40 pages in each of these journals, so 80 sides for you to work on. So if you're like me and you like to do Halloween for more than 1 month, for me, spooky season is like September to November, so these journals are great for that because you can fit lots in them. So, or use it any time of the year because that's what I do. That's the Purple Moth journal. Moving on. Oh, did I show you? This is a fold out too. So cool. Okay, I love the fold outs. So that's the Purple Moth. Next we have the more like witchy one. So again, you have your whole pack of goodies. And I left the insides blank intentionally. I thought about maybe like painting it and doing a This Journal Belongs To thing, but I really like these to be blank canvases that you can do whatever you want on, because I think that's the most inspiring. Because I usually, if there's stuff there, I alter it anyway. So here's the first page of this one. You got a little flip, same deal, vintage ledger paper, Midori MD paper, cute little fold outs, regular ledger. This is sketchbook paper, like a mixed media sketchbook paper. Pockets, more ledger, vellum, scrapbook paper. More of that Hobonichi paper. I love this center page. Boil, Toil, and Trouble. Love it. This little eyeball flip out. Another pocket. I love the ledger paper mixed with like the manila envelope because I feel like it's so like got that like old world, use what you got, like scrapbooky feel. I don't know, it just gets me excited to like junk it up. Not that like my journals are made of junk, they're actually made of like good quality stuff, but you know what I mean. So there's that one. Again, giant pocket in the back. You could actually fit this in here if you wanted to and store the stuff you're working on, and like there you go. So this is the, I don't know what else to call it. To me, it's like a haunted mansion-y, just because this reminds me of like wallpaper. We open up to this awesome like vintage frame-esque page. And again, This one's very like gold foil, sticks to like the spiders and the skulls. Very black and white. There's some black candles. So this one would be, it's more of like a gothic journal than a Halloween journal. So you could definitely use it anytime. It just reminds me of wallpaper. I don't know why. Vintage ledger in the center. I thought that was super cool. I also like that you can see the back side of this a little bit from the foiling. I think that's really cool. So yeah, I love doing these flip throughs, not just to like obviously show you what I made for my shop, but like I think they're super inspiring to watch, and I love watching other people's flip throughs just to like get ideas, or like even like this would spark an idea for me to like put in a tip in my own journal if I was watching this. So I hope that you find these flip throughs interesting and inspiring. So those are the 3 journals that will be going in the Etsy shop, and I will get them shipped out to you ASAP so that you can, I mean, I can't guarantee shipping will get to you at any time because shipping is insane, but I shall do my best. I also have all of those sheets up that I showed you before, as well as tons of other things in my shop, and I will be running a sale. So from now until the end of October, you can use the discount code on the screen now, and you'll get a little discount to basically celebrate spooky season, because why wouldn't we, right? Okay. This is going to be a super quick and dirty unboxing because I'm supposed to be making dinner right now, but I know that I'm going to want to like play in some of these things first thing in the morning, and I might show one of them to Chris when he gets home, so I have to unbox it now and talk about it. I said I wasn't going to order a Hobonichi this year because I didn't finish mine from last year, and then oddly after I ordered it I like moved back into my old one, which is a whole nother thing, but yeah, let's get into it. So here's what I got. I wasn't gonna order anything, and then I started watching the unboxings and I discovered the pen color this year was teal. So I had to get it. I mean, hello. So I purchased this cousin just to get the pen, which I know is the silliest thing in the entire world, but I do maybe have like an idea for this. I probably will use it as a spiritual journal at some point. It's also possible that I'll use it at some point during 2022. I'm not making plans for 2022 because I can't. It's too early. I'm still switching in and out of things for this year. But the reason I did place my order, obviously not just for the pen, but was for this, which is the 5-year journal. I really wanted the 5-year journal this year. I thought about it last year. And I've gotten to the point where there's so many things that have happened in the past 2 years in my life that I wish I had had the 5-year journal for, that I was like, I can't miss the train this year. I have to get it. Here we go. 5-year journal. I got the A5 size because my handwriting is huge. So, really nice pamphlet that I unfortunately can't read, so I'll have to do Google Translate on that. I also, oh my, okay. I had caught wind that they might have changed the paper again, and I thought this felt thicker than usual. I might be wrong. I mean, there's always drama about the paper, right? I know some people apologize for that sound, but I like it, so if you hate it, sorry, not sorry. Oh yeah, that's different again. This feels more like regular paper. It kind of reminds me more of, It kind of reminds me more of Midori paper, which I love Midori paper, so I'm actually kind of happy about this. Maybe it's good that I waited. Okay. I'm a little all over the place. Welcome. My name's Leanne. I'm a Hot Mess Express most of the time. So, I love that it's like, it's not leather, but it's at least kind of plasticky. Kind of reminds me of like a Bible or something. Random, I know, but that's actually exactly what it reminds me of. So, this is a 5-year journal. If you don't know what a 5-year journal is, basically, they just get right into it. You don't even get any like intro pages. They're just like, boom, calendars, day 1. It's a 365 page journal plus gifts, I guess. Remember this, gifts, to and from. You only get 2 years worth, and you only get 4 years of lists. I wish it's like either don't include the stuff in the back or include enough for the whole 6 years. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Every day of the year has a page, and then it's split up into 5 years, and then you get an extra page, which this is why I went with the Hobonichi and not other brands. I looked at a bunch of other brands, but Hobonichi was the only one I could find with this extra page, and I'm definitely going to want to put like photos and stuff, but also the extra page allows me to now do like, here's my plan. I don't know why I need a pen to demonstrate this, but I do. So here we go. I want to, like, down here in the corner, make my own strip for 2021 and maybe even 2020 and maybe even 2019. Like, just do a past year strip. And then I can put photos over here maybe. Not for all of the days. Obviously, I'm not going to go backlog like 365 days times 3, but I want to at least get in there like days and things that like were meaningful and maybe like a couple of photos. Like Chris and I, this time around last year, we took our first like vacation together. We just like went away for 2 nights, but it was our first time off together and it was really nice. So it would be nice to be able to like flip back and see that. So I know this thing's going to get hella chunky because I can't, you know, control myself. But I think it's going to be really, really fun. Not only like going back in and like filling in things for this year, because I still have, you know, 3 months of pages this year to like fill in and do things. But, you know, we're like starting to build a house and we moved into this tiny house together and we adopted our dog. And like, there's so many things that I want to put in here. So that's what I got from the Hobonichi for this year. I may or may not, I went back into this A6 recently for my personal journaling. I was in it from January to March. And it's now September, and I just kind of picked up, I stopped using this like right after we adopted Shadow, pretty much. And it's just like a personal journal. I've got like my spiritual stuff in it, you know, tarot card draws, things like that. So I left some blank pages in the middle and then just started on like a new month and started using it again. And I really do like the size, and I like the chunk, and I like that it's black. The only thing that I don't like is these days because I don't use it like a real planner. But so I'm tempted to maybe eventually get another one of these just because I like the size and the chunk and the paper. But I guess I could just get a different A6 journal, right? That's my little Hobonichi unboxing. I hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, can't wait to get started on my 5-year journal. All right, here we are, you guys. This is the portion of the video where I finally get some journaling in. I can't believe how long this video is. If you're still here, let me know in the comments. Drop me an emoji to say you're still here or whatever. All the way to the end, crew, whatever you want to say. I just love knowing if you made it this far. I usually watch videos all the way through, but I've discovered that that's not the case for a lot of people. So Anywho, here we are. We're journaling. We're breaking in my brand new October. It's not really an October journal. It's a September, October, November, possibly December. Will I ever even finish it? Who knows? Journal. And I'm just so happy to be working in it. I'm not officially done the journal I was working on before. I will still continue to fill in little bits and pieces or whatever, but at this point most of the pages are like spoken for and started, so it's time to be moving on up. In this video you'll see a lot of nope, lost that thought. Pardon me. It's been a very long day. I'm trying to get all these things done before I go on a little staycation for myself. It's really a fake vacation. I'm staying home and I'm supposed to take 2 weeks off with Chris, but I have to work 5 of those days. So, and I'm still doing my like Creative Buddies emails on Patreon because I started like a creative coaching thing over there. So I'm still going to be answering those emails. So really, and shipping Etsy shop orders. Is it a vacation? I have no idea. But anyway, I'm trying to get videos done in advance. I'm putting these glittery ghosts everywhere. I told you this earlier in the video, and I was not kidding. These things are everywhere. I love them so much. So anyway, here we are. You're actually going to see a little debut from my fiance Chris in this video. You're not actually going to see him. Of course, you see that photo of him like a million times. But he brought me in a snack, and it's quite funny. He keeps asking me if I have posted this video yet, so here we are. You'll see that in a minute. But right now I'm using this packaging to make like a little pocket. I got it in a Goddess Provisions box, and some like journaling cards came in it. They're supposed to be oracle cards, but they're not really my style, so I'm just going to use them as journaling cards instead. But I had one of these earlier in the year, and I used it in my last journal as a tip-in, and I really, really liked it. So we're tipping in this pocket, and I wanted to use clear tip-in tape, but I knew I didn't have any like thing in the background, and I didn't want it to just be white under there, so I put in the weird purple line, and I don't know, it just works. That way it's not blank under the tape whenever I go to like, you know, finish the page and stuff. And of course I've started drinking, you know, the fall beers. So we had to put the Shipyard Pumpkinhead in there. You guys have heard me talk about the summer beer that I like to drink before. So I also like the fall ones. Summer and fall beers are where it's at. I don't really like any like winter or spring ones, but summer and falls are just awesome. So anyway, putting that tip in there. It was like laying super weird, so I kept playing with it. But here we go. And then I decided to do a little bit of journaling on this first page here. I used a piece from the Patreon Happy Mailer that I had mailed out. I do like a little letter, not a letter, but like a little note with each of the can't talk with each of the mailers. And I wrote Happy Spooptember on the top of it when I mailed those out because, you know, you have to do Halloween in September or else you don't get it in time. So anyway, I used that. I had like some stuff there already, like the sticker and that purple in the background. So I just write, I don't know what I was writing. Probably hello to the journal. So just continuing on with that. This is Chris's cheddar bunnies. This is him waving hello. He really likes cheddar bunnies, and he wants to know whether you do as well. So cheddar bunnies, the air nay. If you don't know what they are, it's like it's a Annie's organic version of Cheez-Its, and I'm just dying. I didn't watch this back before doing the voiceover, and I probably should have, but it cracks me up. Hopefully you got a good chuckle too. So cheddar bunnies, the air nay in the comments. He's very excited to hear whether my Creative Peeps are Cheddar Bunny fans or not. So Anyway, I'm doing a little border here, just kind of my usual stuff, you know. And I'm pretty darn happy with how the beginning of this journal is turning out. Usually I have that, you know, like first page pressure, which is why you'll see I'd never put anything on the other side of the flap. I intentionally put a flap there that I don't have to put anything on. It's decorative on its own and it looks nice. And then I have the photo up on the top and, you know, first page anxiety gone. What do you do to break in your journal? Like, do you have like a first page thing? I know some people skip the first page. I've done that as well. Let me know how you break in a new journal, or if you like are gung-ho and the first page doesn't bother you at all. I would love to know. I know I asked so many things to leave in the comments, but you really only have to do one. I swear, you don't have to do them all. And although I really appreciate when people take the time to go ahead and answer all the little questions that I asked during the video. So I'm writing a little title here just to save this page for, we had to go get a wedding dress for me to, not like a wedding dress for me, but a dress to wear to somebody else's wedding, sorry. And we got sushi and we had to go shopping, and I still haven't filled anything in, of course, because you know me and I never do the writing part when I should, but I just wanted to save that page for that. And I think that that's about it for this journal with me. I might do a few more things, but I really don't think so. I think that's it. Thank you so much for being with me here today. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much to my patrons for sponsoring today's video. They help make what I do over here possible and still, you know, feed my puppy, which is pretty great. So thank you to them. If you're ever looking for extra content from me, go ahead over and check out the stuff over there. There's literally years of backlog to check out. So, and we have a lot of fun. Live streams and all kinds of stuff. So I'll leave everything that I possibly can linked below for you. And until next time,